Anybody jumping out, let him know how the audio is.
All right. And we have a chat feature. So if you want to chat on the Google Hangout joint, you can definitely chat it up, and we should be able to see. So you're going to monitor the chat,
I'm on the
right?
chat, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to chat the monitor.
All right. I don't know
So
what he's doing.
I don't know. This may or may not work. Let us know.
Just make sure we got all mediums covered. So we did have a list of topics, but somebody didn't.
I didn't bring
it. But there was some hot stuff that I definitely wanted to jump on, and
we'll see what's up.
It's all right.
We'll see what's up.
It's all right.
Can I start with my topic? Can I start with something I want
today's Off the Wall is sponsored by nobody.
Yeah.
But if you have a local business, or you have where's the background from the posters? What? So he was talking about, he saw our advertisement. Look, we're building right now.
Yeah.
So
we're in the ground level.
Yeah, man.
So some people don't
3 to 5 episodes from now.
Can you tell the people who didn't see that Periscope what just happened, what it was just said?
He said, where's the background from the advertisement? So we sent out an advertisement. You might have seen it on Facebook or some other medium where we were on stage at the CBS scene doing what we do as the dynamic duo of comedy. So that turned into an advertisement. So yeah, we're not there right now. That's what I'm saying.
We're not at CBS scene.
We're not a CBS scene, but May 13th we will be. But we are currently building. This is a process, and so far things have been going great. We're building from the ground up and doing what we do, and I think it's turning out great. I think the response has been wonderful, and I look like I'm on an episode of Batman right now with my crooked.
You are.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, we good.
All right.
And he said, you got to fix the off the wall sign behind you. So
I made the off the wall. I made the off the wall. Don't laugh at it. At least it's spelled, like you look at it, you can read it.
That is inspired by North Carolina public schools.
It's backwards.
Yeah, because you write.
I wrote it backwards. So you can see it, or is it?
I don't know how he's viewing it. It looks straight to me.
Straight to us.
Yeah, but it's backwards to him. I don't know. He ain't paid his phone bill.
Yeah, okay. Dyslexic. Are you reading backwards? No. Okay. Today's show is actually sponsored by with one of the sponsors, Fun Room Comedy show going out tonight in Quincy, Massachusetts, at the Maggie's Lounge, 609 Washington Street, Quincy, Massachusetts. There's a show tonight, February the 20th, and then there's another show on March 21st, and that show will actually be headlined by Nikki Carr. So that's one of the sponsors.
Nikki Carr coming through from Last Comic Standing.
That's right.
Finalist from Last Comic Standing.
That's how we're doing.
Yeah, that's major. That's major. Nikki funny.
But I want to talk about this, just get it out the gate. Just got to get this off my chest. So I had nothing lined up this weekend to do, with the exception of I hosted a strip show on Friday in Rhode Island at the Twin River Casino. We'll talk about that a little later. But I got a call. I had on my schedule to go to with the family to go see Disney on Ice on Saturday, and that was my whole weekend other than this. And I got a call on Wednesday asking me if I wanted to open up for Tracy Morgan. What kind of question is that?
That's major.
No, I'm saying, like, how you gonna ask somebody? Do you want
to? That's pretty much yeah. Okay.
Can you open up for Tracy Morgan? There's an opportunity for you to open up for Tracy Morgan.
Right.
Let us know if you're available. Not do you want to open up for Tracy Morgan? Hell yeah, I want to open up for Tracy Morgan.
Right.
So
I don't know why my thing is.
I got the joint. Got the call, email, whatever you want to call it, on Wednesday. Confirmed it on Thursday and started blasting it out. We had 2 shows yesterday. 2 shows yesterday, Saturday, the 19th. Both shows were sold out. It was bananas, dog. But the shows were great, phenomenal. But what I want to talk about, and you can chime in on this, Chris, too, because you've had the opportunity to work with some really some great, phenomenal comedians, entertainers, celebrities. This is not just calling comedians. You had a chance to work with some entertainers.
Yes. And
this is where I put Tracy at. He's a comedian. I think he's a comedian first and foremost. but he's also an entertainer. He's a celebrity.
He's definitely major. I mean, movies, TV series,
yeah,
the whole nine.
He has another TV show actually coming out on Fox that he just signed for.
Wow.
He's starting out. But I was like, I've never been like this, and I text you this, yo. I was like immensely nervous. Like the whole week I was cool. But when Saturday rolled through, when the Saturday morning rolled through, I woke up Saturday morning. It's like when I used to play basketball in high school. Like the game was the next day. Like I couldn't sleep. I couldn't wait to get up. But then the whole day, especially time got closer and closer. And by the time I stepped into the venue, like I was like butterflies.
And you were at the Wilbur Theater?
When I got to the Wilbur Theater, shook hands and said hello, Taylor. Bloomer Wright, big shout out to Taylor Bloomer Wright, Wilbur Theater, Bloomer Wright Productions for having me, bringing me through.
No doubt.
When I got there, she said, she let me know what the deal was, yada, yada, yada. She was like, you can hang out upstairs in the dressing room, your own dressing room, I have my own dressing room upstairs. And, I'll let you know when Tracy comes here, so you can introduce yourself. And, I'm sitting up there, dog, and I was just like, I was overwhelmed. I'm doing my set list, like what are the things I'm going to cover and what are the things I want to touch on in the 20 minutes. And for me, I'm a little different from you, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but I normally don't do a set list. I normally just, I have in mind what I want to say, and I go up and say it, and I just vibe off whatever energy the audience is giving me, and I use that.
And then you should kind of leave yourself open so you can let stuff come to you. Because if you lock in on that set list, you're not going to be in the vibe, in the spirit. You're just going to want to, let me do my jokes. Right. But let me just jump in real quick. That show is major because this is Tracy's first time back to Boston.
Exactly.
After, I don't know if you heard, but Tracy Morgan was nearly killed in a bus accident where his bus was rear-ended by a Walmart truck. A very good friend of his was killed in the accident, and another good friend of his, another comedian that was traveling on the tour, was injured badly, and Tracy was injured badly and had to rehab for months. So this for him, and I've never been through anything that major, but as a comedian, you see your whole career flash before your eyes, and now, so I'm only assuming his level of appreciation for being back on stage is even greater. I'm not saying he was taking it for granted what he does, but that's a very sobering type of situation to say, damn, I'm lucky to be alive. I'm lucky to be here.
And his new set, he's working on this special. And so when he's performing, he's giving you a mixture of new material and throwing in some old material.
Yeah, just to keep it fresh. But don't jump there. So what happened when you at the
I get to the joint, and I'm in the dressing room, and I'm nervous, and I'm doing my set list. And I had this overwhelming, like almost literally, I'm not lying, it was like a panic attack. Because I knew I'm ready. I got it.
Right, this is what you do.
This is what I do.
mean, it ain't nothing different than what you do.
But it was like the fact that everything that you said, it was, Tracy Morgan for one. 2 was his first time back in Boston. 3, after such a major incident, life-moving incidents that occurred in
national news.
National news. And now I have an opportunity to be a part of the picking up the pieces.
His comeback.
His comeback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what was going on with me, and I couldn't shut it down. And I just took the time. I got myself together. I sat on my couch and just tried to meditate for a minute.
So it was good that you got there and nobody was there yet.
Yes.
you needed a moment
to gather myself.
Yeah.
And I thought that I hit it, I took some deep breaths. And I heard him coming to his dressing room downstairs, and I heard Taylor, talking to him, was like, your opener is upstairs. If you want, I can introduce you to him. So in case you want to say anything to him, he's like, yeah, bring him downstairs. Heart rate. Heart rate. Now, here's the thing y'all don't understand. Like, I've worked with Tracy before.
Yeah,
I've worked with Tracy back in the day when he was coming through Boston. So I worked with him. So it wasn't like I had been in his presence before, but it was still all that stuff was in. So I came downstairs, introduced yourself immediately. He was like, yo, sit down, man. You can chill in the dressing room. You stay in this dressing room with us. It's not no Hollywood stuff. We're in this together. You know what I'm saying? Wow. We have the opportunity. We're blessed with the ability to make people laugh. We can hang out together, right? So we conversating, we talking, having a good conversation. And he looks at me, he's like, yo, are you nervous?
What's up, Will? Will Noonan just joined.
What it is, Will?
What's up, Will?
So Tracy Morgan looks at me, he's like, yo, are you nervous? I was like,
he could see it because he's a comic. You're a comic, and on that level, it's good because you know what I'm saying. a lot of people don't see it, but you know, like we just said, Tracy Morgan, superstar comedian, television, film, everything else. But at the core of it, you're still both comedians.
Yeah, dog.
You're still both comedians, and he could see it, he could sense it.
And this is what blew me away, and this is what I'm gonna live off of for the rest of my life.
This is one of your moments.
This is one of my moments. She was like, "Yo, you nervous?" And I was like, "Real talk, dog. Yeah, I am nervous." She was like, "Why are you nervous, man?" I was like, "Cause I'm working with you, like just being real."
Yeah.
He was like, "No, man, no, it ain't all about that, man. We both comedians." Like he was like, "Yo, you're not nervous. You're excited." I was like, real. "What?" He was like,
"That's real."
He was like, "You gotta flip that. You're not really nervous, dog. You're excited. If you look at it like that, it would change your performance. Because when you get out there, you're not nervous out there. You're excited about going out there."
And that's the thing about getting up. It's not that if somebody said at that moment, "Yo, show's canceled, you can't do it," your level of disappointment would be unreal. So it's not when we say we're nervous, it's not nervous that we don't want to do it. Oh my God, what am I doing here? It's nervous that time between, and the bigger the show, you know, and every show is not the same show.
Right.
When you and I are getting down on stage and we're doing our thing at Maggie's or at the stadium or whatever, we're excited. I love doing it.
To it. No matter if it's 2,000 people or 2 people.
I just want to get up. But sometimes the nervous is your body telling you you're doing something awesome. That's great quote, Will.
Like that, Will.
You understand, and this is your responsibility as a comedian or as a performer to understand the magnitude of the situation. No, this is not Wednesday night, an open mic. Right. It's time to bring it. It's time to get. It's what brought you to this moment was all those years of you writing, getting up, and performing or whatever. You're only as good as your last show.
It's all practice.
You could have got a standing O in your last show. If you go in there believing that, I got standing ovation at my last show. This Tracy Morgan shit ain't nothing. I'm gonna go in here and knock this out. Okay.
I could talk for hours about the whole entire experience, but when you talk about your last show, like the sobering moment was after I did the last show, and I'm walking to catch the T.
That's the reality.
I'm walking to catch the T to get to the crib. And two people passed by. Yo, great show. You were awesome. I'm still walking.
You headed to the red line?
Yeah, I'm headed to the orange line. I'm headed to the orange line because I parked my car at North Station when we went to see the Disney show. So I parked my car at TV Bank, and I'm going to catch the train, and I walk past him. He's like, great show. Then another person, you were awesome. Then I'm still walking. The dude that said great show the first time, he pulls around in his car. He's like, yo, do you need a ride?
That's comedy.
Yo,
that's comedy.
I just got off a stage in front of 1,200 people.
Right.
Open it up for Tracy Morgan.
And here you are. Please step away from the door.
No, worse than that. The dude that was in the balcony just passed me and asked me, did I need a ride?
Yo, next time take the ride because there is some comedy in that. There was a bit in there somewhere. So here I am in the back of this dude's Toyota Camry, and he's giving me tips on my act. Yo, the part when you said this, you should have said, yo, people tell me I'm funny. People tell me I'm funny. I want to try some comedy sometime. You know any places I could get up?
Yo, I would have took the ride, but dude was with his wife, and they were in a little crossover mini truck. You know what I'm saying? Like it was all a cross between it was a Subaru or a Hyundai, but there was no way I was getting it. I'm 6'5".
Yeah. He would have been telling that story for the rest of his life.
I gave the opener.
So let me tell you, the night me and Ellen went down to see Tracy Morgan. That's not the story. I'm heading over to the orange line. I see the friggin' opener in the street.
Walking with a backpack. He looked homeless. He looked fucking homeless, Ellen.
Guy was funny as hell, but he was walking.
No limo. Comedy. No limo.
That's comedy. That's how it's done. Yo, but you down there again tonight?
I'm down there again tonight.
Down there
show, 7 o'clock.
That's tight, man.
I would love to. this fuck it, I'm gonna talk to you about it. This should be something that I talk about on this, but like you know the question I want to ask you. As a comedian that's opened up for other national headliners, you know the question that I want to ask you.
That you want to ask Tracy Morgan?
Just Tracy Morgan. Well, one of the questions I want to ask him. One is going to be on advice, which we've had that conversation with him before.
Yeah.
But the other one is, yo, if you need an opener on any of the upcoming shows, holler at me. I will get there on my own.
Yeah, man.
Like,
yeah, man. Hey, but you can always, if he's, I don't know if he's traveling with his manager, his people, man, bring your contact info, bring a couple cards and say, hey, man, you know, I could get out to wherever and just, you know, but that's how those relationships start.
Right.
And you never know when they're in a spot or something, they're in DC, Maryland, Virginia, something on the East Coast, Florida, and say, hey, yo.
Yes. Even if I have to walk. If I have to walk to Niagara Falls, New York.
And you're going to be walking to upstate New York and you're going to see your man. Hey! You need a ride?
You know what? Yes. Yes, I
This
do.
time, I will take a
that ride. And I'm going to get you comps for the next show.
Yo, but that's how those relationships start. You know what I mean? And, you know, those guys out on the road, with your backpack.
Yeah.
Those guys out on the road, you know, you never know when they might come up. Who can we get? We need to get somebody quick or whatever, get them down here, but boom. It could be Connecticut. It could be Cucamonga. You don't know. So it's always good to put yourself out there and just offer. If you kill.
If
you bomb, keep your cards in your pocket.
And this is not we spend way too much time with this, but
it's
not this is not to Tracy Morgan. I'm going to preface this by saying I went to Tracy Morgan. I told you about this. I asked him before he went up, and I do this for all comedians after I learned my lesson. I asked him, is there's anything that you don't want me to talk about in my act?
Yeah.
You know, that gives me a sign if to let me know like what if they're touching a certain topic, I'm not going to talk about that. But also
just out of respect.
Right, out of respect. But it also gives me a sign to let me know whether this comedian might have some problems trying to follow somebody that's hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could bring too much heat. I've been on shows, you've been on shows where you open up for a cat, the next thing you know, you get a phone call. We're not going to need your services anymore.
We're not going to need you tonight.
Yeah, we're not going to need.
But take it as a compliment.
Right. So
take it as a compliment.
It's a balance for opening acts. You need to know like there's a balance between killing and performing.
Yeah. I mean, do what you're there to do, but you're not there to headline.
Yeah, you're not. That's not about you. You're not there to headline. Don't try to grandstand. You do what you do and get off stage.
Yeah. So, I mean, you ain't trying to kill it. You'll get your chance to kill it. You know, you'll have your opportunity to kill it, but that's not, you know.
Yo, this is the last thing we talk about. We changed up.
All right.
It's not off the note. Anyway, I don't know if it's showing up Periscope because I'm dripping like I've been doing cocaine.
Thanks.
At the end of Tracy's set, I was watching the first show. He was doing his set. The last 3 minutes, the dude comes up. It's like, yo, get ready, because Tracy's going to ask him to turn the house lights on, and he may ask you to come out on stage with the host. I was like, what? What?
See, that stuff's more exciting than the actual set.
What? Yo,
I'm getting a curtain call. What?
Yo, he said, and the lights went. He's like, Tracy's like, yo, my name is Tracy Moore. It's a great show. I love you, Boston. Turn the house lights up. The host's name is Marcus Theobald. I remember that's the last name. Theobald. He's like, come on out. And Corey Manning, you come on out too. I came on stage, yo, and we're standing, Tracy, Marcus on the side, Tracy's in the middle, I'm on the other side. He was like, yo, man, good job. Take a bow with me.
What? Wow.
Yo,
wow.
The whole
major. If anybody out there got a photo of that, you gotta, I don't know. Damn, that's the time you want people with their cameras out.
Yes.
Yo, but in 2 months you might get a random photo on your Facebook or whatever. That's hot.
That was hot, man.
That's major hot.
Beautiful, man. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the moment. Those are the moments you live for. And I was looking forward to working with Tracy, But I wasn't what I got out of this weekend is far more than what I had anticipated.
Sometimes there's those moments where you work with a national, you work with a headliner, and you get nothing out of it. It's just you did your work and just step to the side. It's over. And you have to understand when that's going on. It's not your time, dog.
No.
But
and they might the national headliner might not be in that space. There's nothing against them, but they're on the road. You never know what they're coming off of, what's going on in their life.
So be ready either way, you know. But there's those times where, man, you get that light. They give you your shine, and you're like, wow, this is okay. These are comedy moments. These are moments that, man, you can't have these again. You could go out and do 1,000 sets, but Tracy Morgan asking you to come on stage and take a bow with him, that doesn't happen every weekend.
I've never been on a show where somebody's actually asked me to come out.
That's crazy. No, yeah. I've never been in that situation. That's crazy. I actually got but and you know we're gonna have to do an exclusive comedians Periscope, but I got bowing from Tommy Davidson actually.
Really?
And now I only take a bow when, you know, there's just those moments where the crowd just really love what you did, and there's almost no other way to show them gratitude. Like you are so thankful in that moment. And I've worked with Tommy Davidson a few times, and I saw him one night just take a slow bow. And I always thought bowing was for like singers and whatnot.
Right,
you know, this dude was taking a bow, but I feel like it's an ultimate sign of gratitude to that audience, man. Because sometimes, man, there's those nights, you know, there's having a good set, and then there's having a great, just wow, you can just feel it in your heart, like everything hit. You know, you as a comic, you're still trying to go through your head and see what I missed or whatever.
Right.
But then there's those nights, man, where those crowds are just with you. They love you. You can charge extra for your merchandise.
Yes, sir. Those are the beautiful nights.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful moment. So yeah, that whole but taking a bow with a national, you know, him inviting you. What he's saying is this crowd was so gracious to me. No, this crowd was gracious to us.
Yes.
Come on out, the whole group. And we talk about this a lot. It's always great to be part of a good show. Now, you know, when people come up to you like, yeah, I thought you were the best one.
Yeah.
That's all right, but I just want to be part of a great show. It's like I want the whole band to rock. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be considered the best of the worst.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to feel like I'm on a show with my peers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a show with comics that I should be on a show with, and we all just brought it. We did what we needed to do.
And it's a good balance. I think one of the quotes that advice that I take in this stride and listening to an interview with Sinbad on Mark Maron's podcast. He said, "You're not when he doesn't go to a show. I'm not competing with other comedians. I'm just going out to do my best, be my funniest.
I'm doing what I need to do to keep this show going."
When the comedians come out there with that flavor, it's team ball. You know
Right.
It's like Golden State or San Antonio Spurs. We all know our positions, and we're playing our positions to the best of our abilities.
Right.
You know, sometimes you can get an alley.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not.
I mean, Steph Curry's good, but he can't do it by himself.
Right. Exactly.
He can probably do it by himself, but no. I mean, you could throw in 42 points and still be a loss. Now the 42 points don't feel too good.
You could throw an 81 points, still be a loss. Ask Kobe.
It happens, man. It happens. But all right. Well, good luck tonight, man.
Yeah,
you know,
thanks, man.
if you know you need an opener.
I know what you
need an opener. So we are live right now on YouTube. So if you go to offthewall@gmail.com, you'll be able to tune into the YouTube, or you can tune in on Periscope, and also we're on Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
Did I say that right? No, Google Hangouts. Is offthewall@gmail.com.
YouTube, just Off the Wall.
Yeah.
And, Off the Wall, Chris Tabb Corey Manning.
And if anybody's on the, I see we do have a viewer on the the Google joint. Can you just send us a chat to let us know you're out there and you can hear us? I think you can hear us.
Yeah.
Because last time we had a problem with the
Hey,
audio.
Cynthia, what's up?
Okay. All right. She's in the
Cynthia.
building.
Okay, let me sit up back.
All right. So I wanted to throw something out real quick. I don't know if any of you heard about this. I even forgot where it was, so I left my notes. But we have a man who went to a strip club. He went to a strip club. A guy went to a strip club.
Okay.
And apparently he you know, I guess the night got crazy, and he ended up I don't know what he ended up fingering. I mean, I don't know if that's cool.
Poking.
He ended up poking one of the strippers,
because it sounds like either that could be sexually or that could be something on Facebook. But he ended up doing the.
He ended up touching one of the strippers.
He did the hide the finger.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He ended up touching one of the strippers, and I guess a month later or so, found out he actually contracted HIV due to the fact that after he did what he did, he had a laceration on his hand. He had a cut on his hand that was healing, but it was an open wound, and yeah, dude caught the HIV. I don't know. Can he sue? Can he sue the club?
Is he suing?
I didn't. There was no further information about the story. But before we talk about could he sue the club?
Can you catch HIV?
Well, yeah, because there's a transfer of fluid, transfer of you know.
That's right.
You have an open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to wear condoms all the time.
Not on your hand.
Yeah.
Depending
on the size of your hand.
I guess they weren't handing out hand condoms at the.
You know the joints they have at the doctor's office, the little finger joints that they put on you. Like,
I don't know which doctor you're going to.
You get the gloves,
but I don't.
You know the gloves. You know the gloves. We're at the age now. You know the gloves I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's not a. Yeah, you should please go out and get your prostate check, please. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a hazard or.
I think you can sue though.
Well, even a much worse situation is how do you explain that at the crib?
You can't explain it to.
I mean, if he supposed, I hope he didn't sneak out that night.
Hold on. Is that? Let's ask the ladies who are on this. Is that not supposed to happen? Is that inappropriate behavior at a strip club for a man to finger the dancer?
He took it too far. He definitely took it too far. So if you got a hall pass that night, oh my fault. If you got a hall pass that night, she said yes.
Yes, it is. Okay.
If you got a hall pass that night to go to the club, just say you got a hall pass that night. She says it's cool. Go out, or whoever your mate is, or whatever situation you're in.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? I missed that. What did she just say?
You got somebody on your.
Repost what you just said.
You got a situation where you're allowed to go out. Maybe it's guys' night out or whatever. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, have a good time. Don't spend too much money. Okay. Come back when you come back, and you come back, and you done. You know he didn't come back with a cold. Yeah. He didn't come back with the flu. Sniffles. Yeah.
You're not supposed to touch the dancers. What club did you go
apparently,
to? The wrong club.
Apparently, I'll try to do some research and find out where that was, because now I don't know if it was a private dance. You know, you could go and get those private dances.
I think he was in a private room.
Okay, so maybe he was in a private room. Yeah. Stripper was trying to pick up some tips. However, well, I guess he
was in the boom boom room.
He was definitely in the boom boom. He was in the kaboom boom 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 room.
Champagne.
But I guess does the dancer have an obligation?
Evidently, we have a connoisseur on here. Keeps your hands. Okay, hold on. Let me stop for a second. These ladies are saying no, it's inappropriate. Keep your hands to yourself. Let me ask you this, ladies.
Well, if you needed a lesson for keep your hands to yourself,
let me ask you this, ladies, and I've hosted male reviews. Ladies, is it inappropriate for you to touch a man's penis?
Yeah, because some of you are out at these things with the dudes and the dude shows.
Oh, she said yes to the penis. Okay.
Well, I mean, some of those shows get a little out of hand.
You need to talk to your friends because that's all I see.
Some of those shows get a little out of hand as well. So I'm not sure what the protocols are, but in this particular case, you know, he went for it. He was getting a private dance or whatever. There's a whole bunch of variables here, but I don't know how you explain that at home. Number one, does the dancer have an obligation to explain to this dude, like, hey, that might not be, I think, the best idea?
I think,
like,
if I remember correctly,
I don't know if you want to.
I think I remember correctly from the article, she actually told the dude that she was HIV positive, but she said that it wasn't active. I didn't know.
I'm no doctor. I'm no doctor, but once I hear the letters in that order,
if I hear HI, you know what I'm saying?
It's time to shut it down. It's time to shut it down. If she told him as a patron, how can you work in the adult industry? How can you be a dancer in the place, like, still hire you or keep you employed?
Again, I'm not a doctor and I have no idea.
And I'm not a legal, if anybody out there is in human resources, could you tell me if that is, no, I mean, is in HR, is that legit? Like, you're a dancer in the adult industry and you tell them that you've contracted a communicable disease.
Right.
You're obviously in contact with patrons. Is there any obligation there to say, hey, y'all got to shut it down?
Yeah, but again, I think she said that she had it. She said it's inactive, and what she meant by that, and I don't know, I'm just paraphrasing. Her T counts were so low that she couldn't transmit it. She had it, but she couldn't transmit it. I don't know if that's true, but that's what she said.
I mean, if somebody tells you that, are you like, oh, okay,
okay? No.
This is not bashing anybody who's HIV positive. That is a terrible disease to have, and God bless anybody with it living with HIV. But I do think it's that I don't know if there's any recourse for him there, but I think he was probably asked to move out of the crib.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Imagine having but you got to explain it, and you're kind of saying, no, I got it like this. I didn't get it. I didn't get it the way you think I got it. I got it like this.
It's that is first is bad, but then it sounds like it's a lie. Like, yeah, you probably got it some other way.
It doesn't sound.
It just don't sound.
It just don't sound legit.
And that's what the dancer said. She said he thinks you lying. Okay.
Well, did he tip her?
I'm sure he did.
Okay.
I want to read you this, and you tell me what you think this is. I'm going to read you this. Again, this show is sponsored by the comedy scene. Comedy scene going down
tonight at Maggie's Lounge.
Maggie's Lounge tonight.
Maggie's Lounge.
Chris Tabb hosted the comedy scene each and every Friday and Saturday at Foxborough, right?
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just trying to shout you out, man.
I thought you was talking about your joint.
No, I'm talking about. We talked about it earlier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can catch me every week at the comedy scene at CBS Scene in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
So I want to read you this. You tell me what this means. I'm extremely proud to have broken the world's record, the lady states. My mother always told me that I was lazy and worthless and that I would never accomplish anything in my life. Now I've shown everyone that she was wrong and that I can even be the best in the world when I put my mind to something. In fact, I have just accomplished something that no one had done before.
What do you think she is talking about? We're gonna wait for a couple of answers. Just tell me what you think that this woman is talking about.
What has this woman accomplished that no one has ever done before? What do you think it is? Give me your guesses. Let's see where you at.
Let's see where you at. While we're accepting guesses, I think we can hold on. I'm gonna find that because this show should be a call-in show. I'm gonna find it. Hold on a second.
While we were looking at that, this show is also sponsored by Maggie's Lounge Comedy, going down tonight, February the 20th, at Maggie's Lounge, 609 Washington Street in Quincy, Mass. We have some of the hottest comedians in the Boston area performing there tonight. And myself and potentially, maybe, possibly, Chris Tabb will be showing up after I wrap up the Tracy Morgan show at Wilbur Theater tonight.
Maggie's.
But also at Maggie's on March the 21st, you can catch the one and only Last Comic Standing finalist, Nikki Carr, is going to be in the building. That's right. Nikki Carr is going to be in Quincy, Mass on March the 21st. For tickets and more information, you can go to funroomcomedy.com or you can call 617-804-1565. That's 617-804-1LOL. See, you like that, don't you?
I do.
You like
that's kind of crafty how you came up with that.
1LOL.
That's very crafty how you came up with that. Yeah, I got you.
It's LOL. So if you type in, you go to your phone and you hit LOL, that's the number, which is actually 8. No, excuse me, it's 565.
I got you. Yeah. I thought we had a
I thought we had a number 2.
Oh wait, here we go. All right, got it. All right, so if you want to call in with your guess, it's 857-220-7378.
Okay, I'm gonna write it on the board.
857-220-7378. See, I told you, T. We're moving, we're growing, we're building. Now we got a call-in number. That's how we do. 857-220-7378. Bam. All right, we good. We rocking, we rolling.
What's the number, dog? 857.
857. Come on. 220-7378.
737. I'm trying to figure out how to write this down. Okay.
You know you're North Carolina public. Bum bum.
It's not easy writing down.
I think we should just keep saying it. 857-220-7378.
Okay. But if they see it up here, maybe they'll call that too.
857-220-7378. I say 857-220-7378. Did you move the board?
No.
It was there, but
yeah. You gotta adjust your laptop a little bit to your right. Slide it towards us, it'll angle it.
So
yeah, you move out a little bit, that'd be fine.
Okay. 857-220-7378 is where we be.
There it is. Answer the phone.
I don't know how.
You can answer on your phone, or you can answer.
It didn't ring on my phone.
Oh, they hung up. They tested the number to see if it worked, and they hung up. Your Periscope stopped.
What the hell?
So
okay,
yeah,
that was interesting.
So any guesses? I'm sorry, I missed all the guesses when they come in.
No guesses came in.
No guesses came in. All right. So again, let me read this this quote from this young lady who accomplished major things. Actually set a Guinness Book of World Records. I'm extremely proud to have broken a world record, Miss Sullivan told reporters. My mother always told me that I was lazy and worthless and that I would never accomplish anything in my life. Now I've shown everyone that she was wrong. And
off the wall.
And that
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Press 1.
Accept, press 1.
I was lazy and worthless and that I would never.
You're on off the wall. What's up?
Life. Now I've shown everyone that she was wrong and that I can even be the best in the world.
Did you just call me to kick it?
When I put my mind together. In fact, I've just accomplished something that no one else.
The show went off on the Periscope.
Yeah, I'm about to gear it up again. I don't know what's up with my signal.
He ran out of minutes, T. He ran out of minutes. His phone. You got that. You got that Metro PCS. Hello.
Here we go. I'm bringing it back. Everybody out there, hang with us. Hang with us.
All right, I don't want to tie up your line, yo.
That's the world famous DJ T that y'all hear in the background.
What up, T?
I can't call him, man.
What up, T?
What's good with you, fam?
All right.
That's what's up.
Just enjoying some off the wall. I sit here, I was in the car watching it. Then I came in the crib and was watching it, still watching it.
All right. And my Periscope is back.
But you got me with the writing the off the wall backwards on the board.
Oh, so it's showing up. It's showing up the right way, right?
Yeah, your shirt's showing up the right way, but off the wall is still backwards. So I think you did it on purpose. I can read your shirt the right way, but boy,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's showing up the right way here, but I guess I don't know. I thought it was.
Serious?
Yeah.
When you watch it back, yo.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we'll know.
but then
We'll know for the future.
But then you tried to get me because then Corey wrote the telephone number the right way, then wrote it backwards. So.
Hey man, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
That's how we do. That's how we do.
Oh, so it is.
But hey, next time, Chris, don't wear a shirt with writing on it. Because it throw off the whole illusion here, buddy. All right, King Carlos.
All right, man.
All right.
That's what's up.
All right, T.
Oh, so it does. Okay, so last time we showed it did come out. So
all right, so we just got to write shooting.
I guess for some reason why it just shows on our joints live because we taping, I guess.
I don't know.
But
all
anyway,
right, so obviously our call-in number works, so that's good. So if you guys want to call in, so read it one more time. We had a call during it. Read it one more time.
All right. So here's the lady who accomplished the Guinness Book of World Records accomplishment. She states, "I am extremely proud to have broken a world record."
Extremely proud.
Mrs. Sullivan told reporters. My mother always told me that I was lazy and worthless and that I would never accomplish anything in my life. Now I've shown everyone that she was wrong and that I can have that I can even be the best in the world when I put my mind to something. In fact, I've just accomplished something that no one had done before. What is she talking about? Ladies and gentlemen, this woman has had 14 kids.
Pull up, click the link.
She's a Detroit woman. She has given birth to her 14th child by her 14th different daddy.
Yes, this woman has had 14 kids by 14 different guys. And she is proud of that. She's trying to get in the Guinness Book of World Records. I don't know if there's could somebody look up and see if there's a baby mama Guinness Book of World Records? Because there's a category for everything in the Guinness Book of World Records. So is baby daddy included in the Guinness Book of World Records? That is crazy. That house must look like, and no offense to her. I mean, I'm sure they're all beautiful kids, but you know how when like a potential owner walks in the dog pound and all the dogs are in the cages and get all excited. And
right.
My daddy coming. No, my daddy coming. My daddy coming. That's my daddy right there. That ain't your. Wait a minute. Is that my daddy?
Yo, so what happens when they all show up at the same time?
Yo, Sundays over there must be crazy. The drop off after the weekend is crazy. They should just get one dude to get a school bus.
What about the father-daughter dance? Like, yo, that's crazy, dog. Like,
yo, that's a lot of tuition. Everybody ain't going to college. I can tell you that right now. 9 of them ain't gonna make it. Yo, there are 9 terrorists in that group right now. Between everybody ain't gonna make it.
Between child support and food stamps, she is living large.
She is paid.
What?
How do you know if you're getting the right check? 14 checks. Well, here's the thing. One of the dudes is trying to stay.
Yeah. Evidently, it's got to be number 14. Yo,
I'm gonna tough this out.
Who was dude number 8 though? Like I can understand, like you know what I'm saying? I can understand 1 through 4. But who was the 5th dude? Was like, you know what? I'm going up in it. I'm trying to get up in it too.
Guys, if there are any guys watching, sometimes you just gotta say no.
No.
Sometimes it's just a situation. Okay, I'm gonna say 6 of them were surprises. You're like, oh damn, I'm pregnant. What?
Oops. Oh.
Yeah, but like, at what point do you walk in and there's 11 kids and you're like, yo, this is the one for me?
And the crazy thing
I'm trying to get with this right here.
It's only certain times of the month when a woman is most fertile. You know what I'm saying? You should know. Yes. Like this woman is very fertile. Like,
fucking grab.
She has
damn.
She has African soil between her legs.
Yo.
Like, you can just throw down anything and it just will grow.
Yo, you breathe on her, she's pregnant. I was like, what? Yo, we just had coffee. How the fuck?
I'm sorry. I got something to tell you.
I had a cup of tea at your house.
I got something. I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. Sit down.
You like cream in your coffee.
I got something to tell you. I got something to tell
I
you.
took her to KFC. Next thing I know, she told me I'm pregnant.
I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. I think it was a 2-piece. I know it was a 2-piece meal, but I have something to tell you.
Yo, imagine the dudes that got accused of it. You know, because they had to. Now, if there's 14 baby daddies, there's got to be at least 28 dudes. Because did every dude that come through, see if her age is in there.
No, I don't see
How
her
do
age.
how do you have 14 dudes? Like, when do you have time?
I don't see her age.
When do you have time?
It doesn't not say her age.
Oh, what's her race? I didn't want to go there. I did not want to go there.
I did.
She looks because it doesn't mention it.
I'm gonna let
so
you
we
say
can't
it.
we
I'm gonna
can't
let you say
assume.
it.
No, she looks Caucasian. Well, we don't know if there's, you know, if there's a mix or whatever. I'm not sure. The dude leaning in the picture looks Hispanic.
Yes, he does.
And here's what we'll do. We'll take that link and we can post it in the chat for and you can see for yourself. So if you're on our Google Hangout link, you can see there's the link inside the Google Hangout.
Yeah.
You got to take that. You got an emergency at the
No.
Okay.
My Periscope went out.
Oh, she says she's probably Mexican. I'm not. Hey, listen. I'm not here to decide what he's probably Mexican. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, where are you in your life if you show up and she's got 13 kids and you're just, you know, you come in and you're like, no, I'm about to lock this down. I'm about to lock this. You already know, man. It looked like a daycare at the crib. She just put a sign in the window. Damn. Yo, you could never bring your kids over there for a play date. Your kid would get lost. You can't just be in the mix like, yo, I dropped my kid off a couple of minutes ago. Yeah, he's here somewhere. Search through the kids right here. Search through. If one looks like yours, take them with you. In fact, you don't even have to take your kid.
But in her age,
Take any kid.
at her age, unless she's like really blessed, she looks like she has to be like
She looks like she's in her 20s or 30s.
late 20s, early 30s. So
Yeah.
she probably started having kids. She's about 14
Listen.
every year after that.
And she gonna look like she's 80 in about 5 years. She just anytime her phone rings, she just picks it up and say, "You need to come and get your kid. This is the IRS. You need to come and get your kid. This is your mother." I can't understand how you can. I mean, the hospital. She's coming back in there 14 times, and these are the kids that have survived. Okay, I don't know how many dudes have been in between, or dudes just came in and left. And like, can you imagine the dudes that just tapped it and left and were like, "Woo, you know,
Yeah,
no pregnant. I got out of that without
Yeah.
having a baby because, damn, somebody, you know, it didn't say anything about her having her tubes tied or anything, right? Oh, it says right there, she's 36.
Oh yeah,
A 36-year-old woman from Michigan. She's
36.
She's 36.
So every other year, maybe.
Every other
That's
year since
28
she was.
years, though. That's 28.
Yeah. So
she had some back-to-back years.
yeah. So
she had to have some back.
Yeah, but when did she get started?
Yo, when did she have time?
By 14 different dudes. No dude came through twice.
Yeah, no dude came over to the house like, yo, who kids are these? Yo, who kids? Are these your nieces, nephews?
She just starts hiding kids in the bedroom. Like, hey, when James comes over, y'all need to be quiet because I'm trying to have another.
I have a 3-year-old at home. You know how difficult it is with a 3-year-old? How do you, when you got multiple kids? Yo, you got multiple, like you can't. That's
how do you get through bedtime? How do you get through bedtime? Where is bedtime?
How is she walking?
Listen.
Dude, when does she sleep?
This chick got bunk beds that look like skyscrapers. She got a bunk bed high as a 3-family house.
She got strollers that look like roller coasters.
Her strollers look like a damn choo-choo train.
Her strollers look like the shopping carts at the grocery store.
What? How can you? Yo, imagine she trying to go to the store and she's like, I want to go. Listen, all of y'all
can't go.
I got a Prius. I got a damn Prius outside.
She has to have a 15 passenger van. And she's at the limit. She's at the limit.
All of y'all can't go to Shaw's. Somebody got to stay here.
Yo.
And the babysitter's like, damn that. I'm not staying. Yo, you need to take 13 of them with you. I'll stay here with one.
Oh.
Yo, there's not even enough seatbelts.
Yeah,
there's not enough seatbelts for car seats in a 15-passenger van.
There are daycare centers that's turning her down. Yo, you're at your limit. We can't take no more of your
If we take your family, we're closed.
That's it. Yo, we need to diversify our kids. This is not your daycare, it's mine.
She need to open her own daycare. Just in charge.
That many kids, she gotta
charge herself.
Yo, that many kids, she can't open a daycare. She has to open a school. Yo, she got K through 13. You can't open a daycare.
She needs a curriculum. She needs a curriculum. Oh, she gotta come up with lesson plans, meal plans, and changing diapers.
Food. How's she feeding all those kids, man?
The food situation is ridiculous. You need your own market.
Yo, she's always cooking.
John and Kate only had 8.
She got 14. And you know some of the baby daddies are coming over to eat too.
And no TV show. How do you have 14 kids and no TV show?
How do you have 14 kids and 14 baby daddies and no TV show? Yo, I guarantee you this is gonna be on some cable access channel.
I'm trying to think of who's the first talk show host that's gonna bring her on.
We maybe already missed it, but it's gonna have to be like I think she needs to go on Maury.
Well, listen,
find out, make sure all the 14 dads.
You see where she's living, so there ain't no water.
Yeah, no water. Yeah, she in Detroit, man. She's not in Flint. She's not in Flint.
She's in Michigan. No. So bath time is a bust. Yo, line them all up outside and just turn the hose on.
How many of them are potty trained? Yo, can you imagine the bathroom?
Yo, that's
a line.
Yo, number 1 and number 2 need to take over potty training.
Yo,
because there's a conga line in her bathroom.
The bathroom like the line at a major sporting event during halftime.
She having a Detroit Tigers game at the crib.
That's when you got to install a urinal in there.
Y'all just got to go to the bathroom in shifts. You got to take a number. Like it's not your turn to go into the bathroom.
That's crazy.
Yo, God forbid if everybody want to watch a different TV show.
That's crazy.
Because there ain't enough TVs in here. Yo, she need just a movie theater in the crib to fit everybody in. Let's come in and watch a movie.
How did she take the family out?
Cracker Barrel shut down.
What? No, we can't seat all of y'all.
We'll seat half the party first. After they eat and leave, the rest of the kids can come over and sit down.
Chuck E. Cheese see them coming. They'll be like, no, we're closed.
That's the only time the mouse take off his helmet. Like, damn this.
No, I quit. I'm tired of your damn kids.
We sing a happy birthday every 2 days. No, it's too much.
It's a birthday party
literally, she's out of months. She is out of months. So I mean, I don't know what month that the kids were born in, but she could be doing a birthday party every 2 to 3 weeks. Wow. And everybody wants their own party. Or 5 of y'all got to have a party at the same time. You got a 10-inch cake, 1 slice for everybody. No, you can't have any friends come over. Friends, you got 13 brothers and sisters. You don't got no friends. These are your friends.
These are your friends.
These are your friends.
You want a date, play date?
Yeah.
It's at home.
These are the only kids that get Facebook bullied by their brothers and sisters. They got their own network.
They got their own gang. They ain't got to join the Bloods of the Crip. They got their own family.
Yeah. You keep talking shit, I'm going to bring 7 of my brothers and sisters over here to bust your ass. I ain't got to go get nobody. I'm bringing 7 of my brothers and sisters over here.
I want to see. I would love to follow up with them in like 14 years and see where the kids are.
Oh my God!
And the daddies.
That is a raw situation over there. We're gonna definitely have to keep our eye on that for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right. We're running close to the end of the time, man.
Oh man, it goes by so fast, man. Yeah. We only on for an hour. But make sure you keep following at Corey Manning, at Chris Tabb Show. Yeah. I do random periscopes myself, but I haven't periscoped in a minute.
I haven't either.
I can't do it the way people do it, like while I'm shopping and stuff like that. Like I got to get ready to go to Home Depot, so I don't know if I'm gonna.
I was actually gonna I should have periscoped last night, but I was too.
You shook.
I was shook, man.
And that'd be a hot periscope from backstage at the Tracy Morgan show after you finish.
But I don't know where he is.
Yeah. I got you. But so, you never know. You never know. So if we could have, we have a few viewers on the Google Hangout, Joy. Just go to the chat. Could you just say hello? I just want to make sure there's legit people there. We had one person say hello.
Cynthia was there. Cynthia Marie.
Yeah, but I don't know. I want to just see who else is in the building. Doing what they do. So if you enjoyed it on the Google Hangout, we really appreciate you signing in. And we're gonna do this every Sunday if Corey's not leaving the country.
Yeah,
because that was your fault.
Yeah,
last week we missed the Valentine's Day broadcast.
Yeah, I was in North Carolina. Didn't even talk about it. I was in North Carolina doing the show. We'll maybe catch up on that later. But yeah, I'm here every week. We'll try to keep it somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock when we start the show. Yeah. So just tune in. All right.
I'm good. Check it. Like I said, I'm at go to christabbshow.com for all my dates and CoreyManning.com.
CoreyManning.com. COREY. CoreyManning.com.
You think they're spelling it with an I?
They spell it with just a Y, man. Like CORY. COREY.
Corey. Hello, Corey.
Yeah, so it's been real, y'all. We'll holler back at y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
No doubt. Thanks for hanging out. Send us your comments and your show topic suggestions. Now we got the call-in number, so you can call in even with your topics and suggestions.
Yeah, for everybody, I'll see y'all tonight, either the Tracy Morgan Show and or at Maggie's Lounge in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I'll see you all at the Home Depot somewhere.
Deuces. Peace. I got to bring my charger for my damn